Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel, and today we have some people picking up one of our Jersey cows, and I thought today's video might be a good chance to talk to you about what you commonly want to ask if you're looking for a homestead milk cow. So the questions you might ask of the owners, things that you might want to do to help sort of make the process a little bit easier, that sort of thing. And I guess that all depends as well on the person selling the cow and how much time they have. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll see you out there. She thinks you're her baby too. First, though, before we go out there and actually start this process, I thought I would sit with you and discuss some commonly asked questions or things I believe you should ask when purchasing a cow. And the other thing that's quite important in Australia particularly is that you have a PIC. So it's a property identification code. It comes with a little white card from the Ag Department. And to own any livestock in Australia, you must have one of those. So I don't sell any of my animals to anyone unless they have a PIC card, and that makes it all legal and above board. So a livestock waybill would need to be, like when you're purchasing your animal, you would need to get them to fill out a livestock waybill to give you with your animal the day you travel. So just to give you a bit of an idea of what that looks like, in case you don't know yet, a livestock waybill looks like that. It's just got the details of your PIC and the place you're buying the animals from's PIC, the property like address, the people's name and phone number, that sort of thing. It's great to have and always keep those records. I've got records for every single one of my animals saved in my computer. So that's the first thing I wanted to go into. The second thing is to sit and think about what you want your animal to do, right? So if you want a milk cow, then you would want that animal to be at least a certain percentage of milk animal. So all cows will produce milk when they have a baby, but so meat breeds, for example, will not, like, they'll stop producing milk as soon as their baby's been weaned off them, whereas a dairy animal is designed to produce milk regularly. So you would hope that you're getting a dairy breed. So that's a Jersey, a Friesian, or Holstein as they're sometimes known, Swiss Browns, there's some called Gruyere, Salers, there's a whole heap of different varieties. In Western Australia particularly, you really only get Friesians and Jerseys, or Holsteins and Jerseys. So Holsteins are the black and white ones you see on all the iconic labels and things like that for milk, and the Jerseys are the brown and they have the white ring around their nose. So here we do predominantly Jerseys, but sometimes we have ended up with Holstein Jerseys. I even recently sold Sophie, who was a Dexter Jersey, and Dexters are a dual purpose breed. You might have seen that in a few videos over. So she'll be an amazing little milk cow for her next home as well. And just a bit of an update, she's doing great, and the home that she went to absolutely love her. So they're getting along really well. This particular sale is Clementine. So I sold Deirdre, how long ago now? About a month ago. I was never going to sell Deirdre, but just to give you a brief overview of why, she holds back her milk quite fiercely. Like, she only wants to feed her babies. She did it the first time she had a calf. The second time she was not too bad, but this time she held back really bad. So when they do that, it can quite often mean that they get mastitis. Now, because she prefers to raise a calf, the home that wanted to buy a cow were interested in having her as a foster mother. So they are what are they, Murray Grey stud. So anytime that there's a orphaned calf, they like to put it on a foster mum. And it means he'll also be able to get a bit of milk for his family as well, but predominantly she'll be feeding babies, which is perfect for her. So this process that I've sort of created is to best match the animal to the home, as much for the new home as it is the animal, really. So you don't make a lot of money doing this at all, when you think of what it takes to raise a cow. But what's important to me is that they go to the perfect home for them. Everyone who purchases a cow off me, I ask them for first right of refusal. If they ever decide that they don't want to have that animal anymore, offer it back to me for sale. I might be in a position where I want to purchase it back or not. It depends. So for you guys, if you were purchasing a cow off just anyone, a few questions that you might want to ask is, how old is the cow? What her parental lineage is, so her dam and sire, which is her mum and dad. Because in WA particularly, you want to be sort of know when you're breeding her to create a calf so you can have milk, whether she's going to be related to the bull that you're going to use or the semen that you're going to use. So it is best if you know that info. Sometimes it's not available to you. That's okay too. Have they been handled? Are they halter broken? Can you lead them around on a lead? Have they ever been in a stand? You might want to know whether they've been vaccinated, wormed, whether they've ever had any parasites of any kind, like lice or ringworm or anything like that. And if you're buying a cow that's already, got a calf at foot, you want to know if that cow has been milked before. Has she been hand milked or machine milked? Does she get milked in a paddock or in a stall? When the last time she was milked? Has she ever had any mastitis issues? All those kinds of questions. You kind of want to know a little bit of background about the animal. If the person selling the animal kind of doesn't know, doesn't really want to answer you, then you may not want to purchase that animal from that person. Now, I've bought and sold a lot of cows, and I have fallen into traps before where I've seen a great deal on Gumtree or Marketplace, and I've purchased an animal which has turned out to be no good. And again, you can always tell because the people don't really want to tell you much or they don't know much. That basically means you could have any issues. You could get one with mastitis or reoccurring mastitis issues. Might not have mastitis at the time, but then they are known to have it through their lactation. Another one is when a cow has a baby, they can get things like milk fever and they can go down. And that's from like her calcium levels being off during, the first couple of weeks of having the calf. And they're prone to that. So if that animal has had that happen before, it 9 times out of 10 will happen again. So you kind of want to know all those questions. Not often will someone sell you their best animal, right? That's going to be rare. So there are a lot of pitfalls out there. And I don't want to scare you off buying a cow at all, by any means, because it's the best thing I've done for sure. And I'm sure it'll be the best thing you've done. But this video is just to help you have the best experience that you can possibly have. So we're going to wait for these people to get here, and then we're kind of going to show you the process of what I do. And it varies every time. So sometimes I get a total newbie who's brand new to cows. I always give them lifetime access to me to ask me any questions or for me to help troubleshoot things. And of course, if I don't know the answers, because I don't know everything, I have other cow experts that I work with closely still to this day that I will just send them to those people because they actually know, whatever the question is. So I like people to come and meet the animal before they make a decision, pat and groom the animal. And if the cow is in milk, I like them to be able to come and actually physically milk the cow because it is a little bit harder than you'd think. If the new home that you want to purchase your cow from doesn't offer that, I would rethink it too. If you're brand new to them, to the animal, then that person should want you to be doing that if they're thinking about the animal and the best interest of the animal. So that's what we're going to do with this lady today, because she hasn't ever hand milked before. As you guys know, Clementine can be hand milked or machine milked, and she can pretty much be milked anywhere. She's a really good girl. But this lady hasn't done it, so maybe she'll go to do it and think, this is too hard, I don't know what I'm doing. So I like them to know all of that before the animal leaves my property, and that sets that animal up for the best start in their new home. So we're going to do that when they get here. Stay tuned. All right. So Clementine's new owners are here, and we're just going to grab her and bring her into the milking stand so that they can see how she runs. Hey girl. Hey girl. Just put her on in case, but I think she'll probably walk over. She also might want to go with those guys, so. Hello, honey. Hi, honey.
Why I should put this on? Hello. I'm not a lollipop, gorgeous.
You're in the kissing mood.
Hopefully you're in a nice mood too. Wait, I want to get her up.
She should be. Good girl. Underneath. Good girl, Clem. Well done. What, did you scratch yourself again?
Again?
Watch out. Yeah, look at her neck.
Back up.
Back. Back, girl. Back, girl. Good girl. Back. We're going to have some breakfast. Go. Come on. She's in a hurry to get the stand. Good girl, Clementine.
So that's a normal what you'd expect for
The bag? No. We milked her. Oh yeah, it wasn't not yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
But because we are using her less and less, she is producing less and less.
Yeah.
If you wanted to ramp it up again, you just add extra feed, and then start milking her more frequently.
Yep. So like daily.
You could.
Yep.
But it's
really,
gonna.
I don't really want to have to.
You don't have
every
to.
Day, but how would I ramp it up with every second day?
Well, you wouldn't need to ramp it up because she's on every second day at the moment.
Yeah. But will you get more milk?
You'll get more milk the more
With
food
more
you feed her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good girl, Clem.
Okay, yeah.
So if you, when you're coming through, let her know you're there by touching her bum and saying, coming through.
Coming through.
Good girl.
She's amazing.
Here, hold that.
I was going to go do my horse.
Okay. Well, so,
No table manners though.
that's why we have the tray. She wastes a lot of food.
She just her.
She lives like a rich person, like champagne everywhere.
Champagne
All right.
everywhere.
I'll do it first, but
Yeah.
step out. Step out. Good girl, lovely. Good job. And then, oh, it's quite warm. Good girl. You're okay. Step out, please. Good girl.
Yeah. Clementine. I mean, Miss Rena.
Hi, you're sharing breakfast with her.
So just washing them down.
Yeah, give it like a nice wash all over the teats.
Yep.
Just so no dirt or poop or anything gets in there.
Yep.
She has just injured her bottom of her udder.
Yeah.
Looking over something, she's got a little bit of a cut. She's doing alright, it's not infected or anything. It's healing, but
Minnie, you got to get on my feet. I have to go in a minute.
good girl, Clementine.
I have to go in a
So
minute.
notice that she's not locked in, which is why I said to you, you really don't need a bail, but she's just used to coming in here, so that when they get in the habit, that's how you...
So can I just tie the lead up?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You won't need it, because where you put her food is where
It's where she'll stand until it's all finished,
very
and then
well
she'll.
behaved there.
Yeah.
And then so once that's like cloth dry, add a bit of udder balm.
So you rinse it and then you dry it.
Yeah, wring out the cloth. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
towel dried or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Just a little bit there. Yeah.
so this part where you stimulate everything.
Okay.
Girl, no tail please. No tail please.
She might need to look it up. Oh
Good
no,
girl.
because she don't have the head in
girl.
her bell.
It's tough when you do it later in the day because the flies are annoying.
Yeah.
But normally I'm so strict that even their tail's not allowed to be swished at you.
Yeah.
So I was like with the tail, otherwise we tie it up so they can't get it in your milk and stuff.
With the head bow and everything.
And then I just normally I don't sit here. I sit down there and get your hand like that. You grab the top of the teat.
Yeah.
And you kind of do this motion.
Yeah.
Right? As long as you've got the top of the teat pinched off, the milk in the teat comes out, and then you just let it
Fill back up pretty much.
If you let go of it, you let it fill back up.
Yeah.
It's not as drastic as what I'm doing now, but just to show you. Good girl. And as long as she's got food in there, she will stand for you to get it all out. And she stands beautifully. Except Joe's going to annoy her, Grace. So do you want to close it that way? You can do both hands.
Yep.
Am I holding
Good
it in the
girl.
right spot?
Step out, please. Thank you. Good girl, Clem. Well done. Beautiful ones.
So you do the 3 quarts.
I'm just going around and showing you,
Yeah.
but you're going to have a go in a minute if you
Yep.
want to.
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
she
yeah,
stepped
yeah.
like that. When I hand milk, she stands like that because I usually sit here so that I'm closer.
Ah, okay.
So she's used to being across when I'm...
So.
Sometimes people like the sliding motion. If you do that, sometimes you strip their teeth. If it's nice and moisturised, you're fine.
Yeah.
You can't hurt anything. And Clem, watch your tail. See this here? This
Yeah.
is where she keeps her cream. So once your milk's done, you massage this bit, it'll come out like dark creamy yellow. So just like humans, the first part of the milk is like quite light. It's the drink part of the feed.
Yeah.
And then the actual food part, the creams and all that, is right up in the top layer. Which is actually why I prefer hand milking, because you can actually feel when you've achieved that and got it all out. Good girl. That's not the hand we use, is it? But if you keep pressure up in the udder, the milk falls down to that area anyway. Hi, Mia. We knew you'd be here.
You gotta stay away from your.
I'll send you home with this.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Bottle it for you. Ah, stop with the tail.
Mina.
That's the only
Stop putting
advantage
that
to the machine. So, is it on? Why is it not plugged in, Grace?
It is plugged in.
It's not working. That's off.
Oh god,
Dad's
Dad did
unplugged it.
unplug it again.
So, Clementine, the tail, please. Yeah, that's what you don't want. You don't want any milk. Step back. Thank you.
I'll just hold for now.
Okay, I haven't cut my nails because I'm not used to hand milk. Good girl. Well done. These nails are a bit long.
I can do them.
But we're going to give you a turn now. Good girl. Well done. I'm not going to tie it up because her head's not in. I never ever tie their tail
Unless their
unless
head's
their
in.
head's locked in.
Okay.
Because when they want to leave, they'll just leave, whether the tail's tied up or not, and you will rip the end of the tail off.
We accidentally
So
did
if
that
you're
with
ever going to
Deirdre.
restrain her in any way, she doesn't need it, but any future cow, when she has a baby, those sorts of things, never ever ever restrain anything unless the head's restrained first.
Yeah. So I can't, my knee won't bend enough.
Yeah, that's okay. Sit on the chair. Pull it as close as you need. Go further if you like. Yep. So usually you hold one hand on
Probably
your
get
bucket.
some
You can just put it on the
moisturiser
ground
on.
at the bottom of it and get dirty. So stand up, Clem. No, good.
So like this, or how did?
I
Just
hold it with
put it-
like this.
Oh yeah.
So you've got that little bit to hold on to.
Yep.
Hey.
You can have, so what we've done in
You're
the
okay.
past is put something underneath to sit the bucket under right near their udder, just a little step or something.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to hold the bucket and you can do the two hands.
So where do I start?
So just
Anywhere.
start with the top of
That
the
one will
teeth.
do, yeah.
So go up.
Yep. Pinch it up at the top. Yep, you need to pinch from the top down. So when you're, yep, you hold it tight. Now, yep, that's it.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yep. And you become really, really proficient at it. Like it takes a while to get used to. The good thing about this cow is the more you feed her, the more she'll stand there.
No flesh and tail.
The flies paid, that's why she's doing it.
Yep.
Good girl, Clementine. Well done.
So when you pant, do you just let it go or do you push up and every time?
You can just let it go.
You kind of push up if it's starting to get, yeah. She knows it's someone else now. If you're worried about the amount of milk coming down, give the front of the udder a bit of a massage and then go back to it. Really firm, quite firm. Cows are really rough.
It's really hard.
Yeah, that's all the cream. So that'll be completely loose by the time you're done. See how it's filled the teat more?
Yeah.
You won't hurt her at all if you just massage it.
Did you go till it's all out of the thing or do you?
Out of the teat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oi, stand up. She's lifting because you've got the tail. Let go. Yep.
And then do you move to another one or?
Yeah, lift to the next one across at the back or at the front.
So
Over the other side,
what
at the
do
front.
you do? Do you do?
Doesn't
like,
matter,
clockwise
everywhere.
Or?
If my hand gets sore, I use my other hand on the back. Stand up. She's upset with the flies, mate. Look at them all.
Should we spray it up?
Was that Alex?
Alex, who? Oh, sorry.
Nailing it, Kat.
You get way quicker. Like I remember the first time, everyone's first time's like, ooh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Within a week, I'll
I've
get
literally
videos of
never-
double handing. Yeah, it's just a learned. You know how when you're at a desk, you tap your fingernails like that when you're bored.
Yeah.
It's reverse. If you can do that and try and train yourself, that's how the milking is
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
Right. Just squirt.
Yeah, quite often you waste a bit. It's fine.
Is it, so the ones at the front are longer.
Yep, always with every cow.
So each is a chamber, isn't it?
Yes, there are 4 chambers in the udder. They can hold back individual chambers. They can hold back all 4. Bonnie, our old girl, holds back her far front, always, with the machine on and everything, because that's the one her baby prefers.
Uh-huh.
So she always holds back all the milk from that quarter.
And then a baby gets it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they all do different things.
Mum saves some for the baby because
Yeah. We've got enough we're milking, so.
See, these ones are,
hard.
doesn't seem to be much.
There's heaps in them. I'll get it out in a minute.
Yeah. This one you can, if there's a lot longer.
Yep, and the one, the same at the front on the other side will be
Yeah.
the same.
Can I get it out?
Do you want to have a go? You can if you want to.
Well, if this is 10 litres, well, I'm going to be here for an hour.
You won't. You'll get used to it.
Wow.
And when your machine gets there. Yes.
Very cool.
Good girl, Clem. I'll get in there or Grace can get in if you want to.
Go wash my hands.
I didn't wash my hands.
Yeah, how long until your milking machine gets here?
The 21st, they said. So,
Noah, go up and plug in the milking cord, please. I've unplugged it
the
up the
problem
shed.
with me is I can't kneel for very, I can't.
Be sat.
Yeah, I just just because of my knee.
Put your leg out straight.
Yeah, when I'm
Shit.
at home, I'll sort of.
Yeah, you'll
wiggle
figure
it.
out a way.
Yeah.
Because the good thing about her, particularly over
work
everyone
around
else,
you.
yeah, she's more sort of accommodating to other people, kids. She was going to be, and her mum as well, we're going to be like, because we're doing a farm stay eventually,
Yeah.
just going to be the bomb-proof cows we use for people that don't know what they're doing.
Bomb-proof cat.
She is, if there's such a thing, she's that equivalent with a cow. Like,
Yeah.
you can do pretty much anything with her.
Perfect for me.
Yeah,
We've often thought about farm stay, but then you've got to deal with people.
not, well, and most of the time it's city people, and they don't know what they're doing.
No, we just
There we go.
visitors.
So she's used to the sound, she knows it well.
Blocks. Kilometre by kilometre, 500 by 500.
If Willow turns out to be polled, once you just for you. Some ribeye.
Dexter steaks.
Thank you.
But they're
Yeah.
Speaking our language.
It's not our young. We've eaten all the good stuff out of our young one, but so this one was she had a breech birth and she ruined all her lady bits, so she had to be culled. So she's like 4.5 years old.
That's the best tasting, I
So,
reckon.
Yeah.
Can you pop that inside, darling?
Okay, look.
Love.
And
Well, you'll
that's-
put that in the back fridge, love?
so it's just decanted into
Yeah,
our other
out
bottle.
of the
But
freezer this morning, so they're
Still cold.
Put them in the fridge and let them defrost or whatever.
You being a good girl, Clem? Look at this. Look at, oh, no. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yummy. Is that yummies? All right, we're going to go up here.
you just walk her up with that.
Noah, can you do this? Well, Alex?
Why don't we just walk
Get her on straight. Get her on straight, love.
back?
She probably will do it. Crazy girl. Do you want these? That's a good girl. Here, take him, take him. Show her. Good girl. Get up properly, you silly bugger. She'll do it. Come on, Clem. Lean her forward. Don't let her have it until she goes up properly. She might need to straighten up. Get on the lead.
I've never seen her like this before. This looks so funny.
Just wait.
Let's back her up, Dad. Redo it.
There you go. She's on. Let her come back.
I'll redo it.
Come back. Go down straight.
Come here.
You want me to go?
But don't let her have that till she's on, babe. Good girl. Yeah, walk her around. She's going to do it again. All the way around. Do a big loop.
Come out, do it wide.
Big loop. Good girl, Clementine.
Ready? Go.
Go. She's doing it again. Do you want me to do it? No, we'll do it.
I was going to nail it.
He does the little pony because he's totally not broken.
Oh,
Good girl, Clem.
good girl.
Straight up there with the biscuits, Grace.
He's got it.
Yeah, keep going. Good girl.
Nice
Up.
here.
Here was biscuits.
Good biscuit.
She's like, nah.
Go forward. She's got her foot off. That's what her problem is. That's it. Good girl. Come on.
Come on, yeah.
Come on. Forward, Noah. With the biscuits. Don't give her any. Oh, no. That's a girl. Crazy girl. Good girl, Clem. You probably don't need to tie her up because this is a proper horse. I mean,
Yeah,
proper
I'll just
cattle.
gonna close the
Just
mid
unclip
gate.
this.
Yeah.
And
Leave
maybe
the-
just tie it up on the top there.
unclip the
It's a great idea.
Yeah, we'll just bring it down.
She
here,
wouldn't
put
have
on
tried to go up there.
We used our self-managed fund and bought a house because we've got a government.
Yeah.
And taken all that money.
Good girl,
Ripped all the
Clem.
carpets and all the rhinos out.
cool, yeah.
And we were rolling up. I said,
Good
we're gonna
girl.
find
Did you
so
give her the
many uses
biscuit?
for this.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
far, we've also got the
Good
red
girl.
yard, so we have it on.
Roll up
Oh.
the red
How
carpet.
good is it?
It's a great idea because they always slip over.
Yeah. And then
Hose it off.
I just put it over my concrete tile.
And when it rains, it cleans it.
Yeah.
Good girl, Clementine.
What's this?
It is good.
Oh, it's one of the best purchases we
And
bought.
the yards, I know it's like you guys don't need it, but I was once at 9 o'clock at night riding a sheep in my paddock, and I just went, you know what? I'm a safety specialist in the mining industry, risk management,
That's a risk.
and I said, it's 15 grand for the.
Bye, Clementine.
Jake, how good's that trailer?
Princess. Come on, cuddle.
Do you need a hug, baby girl?
Clem's new home. She met our bull Brutus and he went ape shit just from us driving in. He's excited. There she is. Here she is, checking out. We've just got her in a small yard and she's just having a look around, having a nibble. Here she is. She's been carpenter's assistant this afternoon. She's super chilled and not at all concerned about the drills or the hammering or
Circular saw.
circular saw.
There you have it. So we've just finished crying and being emotional because when you raise an animal like that for that long, you do get attached. But as I always say, you can't keep them all.
forever.
You can't keep them all. Some of them you can. Like we have one here, Bonnie, who just can't go anywhere because she's a bit difficult, and so I won't sell a problem to someone. She's okay here, and we know her temperaments and things, but she can be unpredictable and has hurt me before.
She has been unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah. So we only ever sell our best animals that are perfectly trained and well behaved. So how lovely were those people, and we are going to stay in touch. I stay in touch with all of my new cow homes. I offer 24/7 support. If there's ever any issues going on, or people want to know where to get calves from as foster calves, or even stud out our bull because he's a purebred Jersey. We do all those different things. So we like to be able to offer all the different options to any of our heifers or cows' new homes. So we hope you enjoyed that video. The lovely people that came to pick up Clementine were okay with being in the video, and like the idea that we were going to show people what to look for and stuff. They probably will have more questions than what they had today. I've met them one other time when they met Clementine, and they asked a lot of questions then. So they got to have a chance at milking and seeing what they're in for. And that's what you should look for if you are purchasing a cow. Unless, of course, you want to take the risk, or if you've done it before and you're very proficient with cows, then I guess there's less risk. We hope you enjoyed that video. We do have some coming up. We've got 3 Anglo-Nubian goats that are about to kid at some point. Their gestation is not as long as a cow, so we're going to have some goats being born and being milked so that we can show goats as well. We don't have any milk sheep, but you can also milk sheep.
Yes, you can.
And I would love one day to have a camel.
Yes.
Camel
If
milk.
we can convince Dad to do it.
Yes, we do have to. We have to convince Mr. Honeybee Farmstead. Guys, help us out. If you're watching this and you think we should get camels to milk, then comment below. Come on, Mr. Honeybee Farmstead. Let them have a camel. Although we do need different fencing because they can get out.
Why can't we just put them in there?
No, they need a lot bigger than that. Yeah. Anyway, if you have any questions that I haven't answered today in this video about searching for your perfect cow and all that sort of stuff, or if you have, I have quite a lot of people that have messaged me when they have already purchased a cow and things aren't going great, or they've fallen into a common trap when people sell cows.
Yes. It
does happen. Quite a few people in WA are doing the right thing and selling cows that are all above board. I purchased my first cow, as you know, from Jean, and Jean and Jeremy sell cows locally. Some other Jersey people sell cows, and are wonderful and very honest and upfront, and a great place to buy a cow. But do be careful, because sometimes you can fall into a little bit of a trap, and sometimes people aren't overly honest. But as a whole, we've found if you ask lots of questions, and can you stop bumping, please?
Sorry.
if you ask lots of questions and you get the answers and you get as much info as you can, like breed info and how old they are and stuff like that, you should be just fine. However, if you're not and you do have questions from anywhere that you're watching, please comment below. I'm more than happy to answer them if I can. If I don't know the answer, I will ask my cow experts and get them to comment. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, we're going to miss Clementine, and yes, we're very sad about it.
Yes.
But we can't keep them all, and we like to be able to bless other homesteads with our beautiful cows. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, please comment, and definitely subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, sign into your YouTube account and hit the subscribe button and even the little bell icon if you can. We would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great day. Take care of each other, and bye for now.